Nearly, but not quite.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Grimaldo. Como have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And he is going into that little black book. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Bale. Nakata driving forwards. Araujo, can he get it through? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. This looks promising. Tries a measured ball, hangs in a cross.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bale. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That is good alertness. Caceres. Tchouaméni, Caceres. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Rijkaard. And Grimaldo. And here's Bale. That's destined for the flank. And that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Spread out to the left, and he's intervened well there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Caceres. Nakata. Bale. And it's Dembele. Searching pass he's played there. Ball is over the line. Timber.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. And he plays one through. Vinicius Junior! Caceres. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Nakata. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Neymar. And that's really well manoeuvred. Araujo. Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Como have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep...
He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Out towards the flank. The ball goes, there's the header! And that has been cleared. Good ball, good take. Chance, surely! Can he spark a counter here? 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Grimaldo. Pedri. Ball played for Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out wide, not where it came from. Tries a shot! Another special Neymar moment! A finish right from the top draw. It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Como have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Looking for options for movement. In comes the corner. Esteghlal have their second corner now. He's rising! He will be livid with himself. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Eder Militao. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Succumbs to the pressure. Bale. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Dembele. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Grimaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Wriggles his way through. Here comes the... Getting up there! It's in! They're seen no way back, but they are level! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So
Vinicius
changes afoot
Junior.
here, and from both
Number
sides.
18.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Number 6.
This is exactly the kind of
Batistuta.
contest you'd expect
Coming
when
on
you have
the
so
field,
much class from
number
both sides.
8.
The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 3. Fermin.
Nicely
Number
weighted ball.
11.
Quick look,
Substitution.
thought about cutting inside. And the shot! And there's a goal! And they get themselves in front! You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Como with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Oh, he's having a shot! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cutting.
And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And he's there to clear it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. And a header! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
There will be 5
It
minutes
was
added time.
wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Como look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Now this could be a chance. That is Conte.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be it. Como pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Bale.